my name's Rich Harrington, and welcome to this edition of Understanding Adobe Photoshop. Now, everyone knows if you want to be taken as a serious photographer, you shoot black and white. Well, joking aside, black and white does add a nice classic look to many pictures, and you should understand that it's more complex than simply the removal of color. Let's explore. Here we have a picture, and it is a very vibrant colored photo of a parrot. Let's go ahead and simply strip out the color by pulling down saturation, and you see without the presence of color that a lot of the details are lost, that the red, green, and yellow all just sort of blend into a flat colored bird. Well, even though we're losing color, we still want to preserve that tonal balance and use the existing color data to refine how the black and white conversion occurs. And to do this, we use a black and white adjustment layer. Let's toss that away and click black and white. Now, by default, you'll see here that it pulls away the color. And you've got useful presets that you can use, like a high contrast filter that pulls in on a particular color. For example, there the red is getting picked up on, and it's really pushing the contrast. But what I recommend is let's start with the default values and click Auto. And it analyzes the image and attempts to get a good balance. That works okay. And if we click this little hand tool here, this allows us to sample within the image. So if I come over and click on this area, it picks up that that used to be yellow, and I'm adjusting the yellow slider to control that transition. So if I want to darken that down or maybe brighten that area up a little bit, it works well. Click over here on what was green before, and now I'm using the green sliders, and I can adjust that independently, making those nice and dark. And then I'm going to go after the red area here and refine that a bit and push that so it's really rich. So now we have a similar relationship to the original image. We've got a red zone, a yellow zone, and a green zone, and in the black and white image here, we've got much more control over how those zones are popping. That looks good to me. The green comes through nicely, the yellow is a bright highlight area drawing the focus to the eye, and the red is just a tad darker and stands out. Now, there's much more you can do with this. You've always got the ability to toggle it off and on with the eyeball, and if you like, you could tint the image, going for a sepia tone of your liking, picking any color you want as the basis. For example, a light green here. That looks okay. But I'm going to uncheck that for now and just leave this as a straight black and white image. Now, one little trick that I like to do from time to time is place a copy of the image on top here and pop it even further. So let's do Select All. We'll choose Edit, Copy Merged, and we'll paste that right on top. It gives us a flattened copy. I'm going to go ahead and set that to multiply mode and lower the opacity just a bit. And in fact, I'm going to blur that a tad just to get a little softening at the edges. There we go. Before, after, getting a nice richening of the blacks there. And we'll play with that opacity to taste. That looks pretty good. There it is at 100%. Let's back that off. And that's nice. So using that merged copy with the blur on it allows us to create a softer focus area that when blended hides some of the noise and really pops the black shadowy areas. So I like this. Now the cool thing is if you do this black and white conversion by hand and you need a true grayscale file, you can do it. I'll select all my layers and choose Layer, Flatten Image, and we can choose Image Mode, Grayscale, and we've done our own custom black and white conversion, and it keeps what we've done manually. So this is much more effective than simply choosing grayscale mode or pulling out the color. This lets you control the black and white conversion process and really have it be influenced by both your artistic vision and the original colors that were within the image. For Understanding Adobe Photoshop, my name's Rich Harrington.